Yeah, that's a
I
real
might
good
watch this
TV show.
motherfucker
But you
tonight.
being from New York, right? I'm sure you're more known for Fresh, right, than The Wood. And how did you get the role for The Wood, man?
Nah, even people in New York know me from the wood, bro. People
Yeah,
from
the wood
everywhere know me
is.
from the wood. It's why I feel like that one has. They both have crossover appeal, because I'm always fascinated by the people that even for Fresh, I get people from overseas that are fans, and they reach out and tell me they're big fans. They love my performance in that. But the wood, I was actually working out in LA when I booked that one. I had just went in for the audition, and I was already working on like some TV show. I might have been working on a show called The Client or
Bro, there's so many
just
TV
Touched
shows and
by an
movies that
Angel and
we never even hear
Promised Land
about or see.
episodes. I don't remember, but I did a lot of TV work. You know what I mean? Like just guest stars, and I was actually on a season of this show called Sisters. I might have been working on that, and they had me come in for this movie, The Wood. And I remember when I read it, I was like, yo, I love this script. This is me. I was doing all this stuff in high school, right? In junior high. You know what I mean? And they kind of just went with me, it wasn't like even much of a callback, I don't think. It was just like, okay, yeah, that's our guy. But I remember they had me
Shout out to
reading
them.
with the different options for his love interest. And the one I remember, Megan Good came in there and was reading. I couldn't even remember my lines.
Megan
B. I
Good
was
back
like,
then. But nah, what's her name? The one they got,
let's
she was
take it
still
back
right for the
one
role.
more time. One more time. But yeah, that was dope. And I remember I had to go back to New York, and my boy always tells me that the guy that played Slim, Dwayne Finley,
Yeah, Slim.
that they had him reading opposite all the females just to figure out who they wanted
And
to be
which
the love
role, yeah,
interest.
'cause, you
And
know,
he
he-
was like, "Yeah,
he let Terry
thank you for
bone.
that. I got to read with all these bad honeys."
I know you
But
leave
that one we had a
I know a little
lot
better
of
than him.
fun on, man. It was a lot like the dynamic on camera. It was pretty much
Megan
the
Good was
same
probably
off
too
camera because
bad.
I was the new guy. Like I'm not from there, and all these dudes are from. The other two were from California, L.A. Well, Trent was from Sacramento, but I think he spent a lot of time in L.A. Trent was the one that played Roland. And, they kind of would just take me around, showing me the ropes, man. And we kind of,
Just how
in
it
a lot
was
of the scenes,
in the movie.
especially Dwayne, we improv'd a lot of stuff, man, just messing around.
Yeah, that nigga
just
was
having
funny.
a good time.
That nigga improv was
Yeah.
so funny. I'm
Yeah, I
surprised
know
he
the
didn't make a lot
director,
of
that was one of his
movies
things
after
where
that. He
we
was
do
super
it,
funny.
as scripted, and then kind of just next one, just have fun. And the way we shot it too, we
Especially
shot all
the
the younger,
tic-tac scene.
the all the younger versions first. So the older versions of us were able to watch our demeanor and stuff and kind of play off of that and
Oh, that's
add
super
maturity to it. Just like, so we are the same person, So it was dope. We had a good time on that one, bro.
So a lot of them scenes was made up on the spot.
I mean, yeah, we were just messing around. And Dwayne, like, I don't even think that the line that people
Always
remember
suck.
all the time, I
Never
think he
chill.
made that up.
Oh, God.
What page?
Oh god, that's what I'm
9
saying.
on? What was it? Which I forget.
Oh
which
yeah,
page
yeah.
it
He
is.
said, yeah. She was like, turn to page
Yeah, which
47.
page-
What page 47
yeah,
on?
He says,
Never mind, I
which
found it.
page is what?
Yeah,
And it's like, yo, I think he just made that up
bro,
on the
that
spot.
nigga was so funny,
Bro,
bro.
there's a lot of stuff
I
like
gotta
that
watch
where
that
we just
motherfucker
talking.
tonight.
You know what I mean? We, getting on each other.
Oh,
That's how
we're
we
page
talk.
15 on. Yeah, she said, turn to page 15.
That's crazy to hear,
What's
man,
he-
that Megan
what page
Good
15
should
on?
audition for it.
She auditioned for it. Yeah, I mean, but I don't know what it was, but yeah, a lot of people came in and read. You know what I mean? I saw some of the auditions for the older versions of us, and what's his name came in? What is his name? Yeah, I'm just like blanking right now. But I see some of the actors that came in, and there's big names that came in, and it's not
They
to
picked the
say
perfect
anything
cast,
about
though,
their
honestly.
talent. It's just what they felt were the right
was the
fits.
perfect cast for
Sometimes
every role.
it's not about how good you are. It's how not to
But
say
getting the
that
bro
some of
from
these
the,
the cats that
the
were in
Madea
our film
movies.
weren't good. Of course, we were fire. But sometimes it's just like, are you the best fit? if you have a look or
When he was in there with
you
the
know what I
teddy
mean.
bear.
I don't know.
And
It's
the
just,
Wood got so
know,
many legendary clips.
what you exude. You know what I mean. It's not all about who's the best actor or actress. You know what I mean.
Noted.
I think we
about to be acting in a
got some
minute.
good
Gotta
dudes to
take
play
that
these
down the
roles,
note.
man.
Yeah, they definitely killed that.
We're gonna be in the Wood too.
So it was some other big names who auditioned for that movie.
Terrence Howard. He came in.
What role
I
was
think he
Terrence
rated-
Howard gonna play?
Yeah, Terrence Howard. I saw his self-tape, or not self-tape.
Probably the
his
older
audition tape.
The older.
He came in. And, I mean, he did a good job.
The
but
one that was
I
getting
guess,
married.
the director was just looking for something different. I think he went for Tay's role. But yeah, it's dope to
told you
bring
the one that was getting married. Tay did.
new
Told you.
talent in a
See,
lot of
I'm
times.
knowing.
Man. And I think a lot of people don't,
I'm knowing he went for Tay role.
kind of get stuck in one thing. I could have easily gotten stuck playing the same role as Fresh all the time. But I was definitely proud to have gotten that one because I feel like, it was definitely closer to my personality. And it was a really good time. And I want to do
them
more
two
comedy,
movies was just
bro.
too big. Yeah.
Like that was definitely like one of the only comedies I was able to that I've done. You know what I mean? And definitely want to do more of that. But yeah, it's good to bring in fresh faces. And sometimes you want to keep the ones that okay, I know you can bring it, so I'm gonna keep bringing them back.
Yeah, I mean, bringing in new faces, man. I mean, that's the way to go sometimes, man. But yeah, I had no idea y'all shot that in Inglewood. How was that like, yeah?
That was cool, man. We were shooting on location for that one, and like I said, I was the new guy, so I didn't know where nothing was. I didn't know how anything worked. And I know
they show him.
my boy DeAndre,
See no Chris Bloods?
who played Stacy. He was wild out one time because they got him dressed up like a blood. We out there late night, and he up there throwing signs. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna stand over here away from this.
Yeah, but he really liked that though.
They started to look at us a little crazy.
He really liked that. Stacy
Looking
funny.
for an easier way to get that LLC next to your business name? Say hello to Taylor
Yeah, like
Brands.
that.
Just go to
I just remember that one from
I don't need no
Lockdown.
smoke. I definitely
Lock
was
up,
like, yo, I
whatever
don't know
the
what
movie is.
colors I could wear out here. You know what I mean? I don't want to offend anybody.
That's
Like,
how that
I don't know
was
how
in
that
the-
works.
in the
I'm
movie.
from New York, bro. We wasn't doing none of that. You know what I mean? So it was definitely it was interesting
perfect
in that
for the movie,
sense, but
honestly.
we definitely had a good time on that one. I was hanging out a lot, even though I had my mother, because when you're under 18, you have to have a guardian with you, traveling with you. So that was like one of the last projects that I had a guardian with me. So I think I was pushing it, hanging out super late. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
like,
about
yo,
to
I'm
say.
grown now. You know what I'm saying?
be in
I'm gonna
Hollywood,
be out with the
LA.
fellas, ma. I'll be back. But we had a great time out there, man. They showed me the ropes. And one of the things that happened too is that I think it was before we shot. Hold up. I was graduating from high school, and they have this thing called grad night out there. And they were also graduating. And grad night out there is when they shut down, I want to say it was like Universal Studios, and all the high school students that are graduating go hang out at Universal Studios. And I was able to be a part of that.
I ain't never
And
heard that.
what's funny, I think
That
my
motherfucker
ex
was lit.
said she was there, and I didn't even know. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know her at that time, but it happened that we were still we were at that same place at the same time randomly. We didn't know.
Bro,
And
his mannerisms
years
so
later we
funny,
connected.
bro.
But yeah,
can
it was
tell he
cool
an
to see
actor, how he talk.
that they did that, and I got to meet like all these other people from same age, from all these different high schools or whatever, and hang out and experience that.
Yeah, I know when I spoke to DeAndre, he was telling me about the liquor store scene.
Yeah, it was the liquor store scene.
Oh yeah, the liquor store scene.
Wait, it was out- Wait,
behind the
it's
thing.
not when they come up, but he wasn't there. Oh, you talking about this liquor store scene where he's inside the liquor store, he's robbing the place.
Yeah, when he robbing it, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been, yeah, because we shot the interior with him there. The exterior where we are outside is where he was throwing up signs while we're doing our shot. He's waiting to get to his shot. But, there are real Bloods and real Crips outside. That is like, yo, bro, take it easy. You know what I mean? Don't throw up no signs. We don't need no problems out here.
That's how
You
he
know what I mean?
acted.
But yeah,
He was the perfect one for that
scene
role, the
was
scary
hilarious
one.
as well, man. And they had, because the story is loosely based on the life of the director and writer of the project, and they had the real Mike, Roland, and Slim standing behind the register with the older versions of us. When he's like drunk and he's going to the store to get like whatever sober up. They had the real one standing behind the counter, just to show like, oh yeah, these are the real guys right here.
So it's possible you can make a movie, bro. That shit.
DeAndre was telling me about that scene. He told me that the guy behind the counter, he was a real OG. He was telling me about that some weeks ago. But how was it like shooting that fight scene with DeAndre?
I remember when we were shooting that. We're setting up, and I think something wasn't working. Like when we were doing the part where I punch him, it was like, oh, it's not looking right or something. And DeAndre's like, yo, he should just punch me. I think I could take one. I'm like, yo, I'm not punching this dude. His face. We're gonna do it more than once, and he's gonna be all swole. Like, what are we talking about? Bro, but we just like gotta sell it. That's all. But I know he wanted to try one, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, man. I can't have that on my conscience.
Bro, this nigga
and that actually happened in Fresh too, where there's a scene where the crackhead is telling me something about like she wants. I'm not serving her, and she's like, "Oh, we could go in the back seat, and I'll do this. I'll do this to you," and I slap her.
Yeah, you slapped her. Yeah.
And for that, I actually slapped her because I don't know, I don't remember if it wasn't working or what, but they were like, "Yeah, she could, she could take it," like, or you know what I mean, like it just needed to look real. I'm a kid, you know what I mean, but each take,
that's part of acting,
I slapped
man.
her.
I can't wait to slap niggas when I start acting.
Sam wasn't the only one slapping people. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that we did in there that I feel like a lot of people can relate to, and I feel like that one definitely also had crossover appeal. I get so many people from different walks of life and different races that just be like, "Oh, you the dude from the wood, yo, you're gold, bro. You're golden, bro. Like, you want some beer?" Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I've definitely heard that line before. It's like, yeah, that's good, right? But nah, I love it. I love when when people are giving me my props for that, and when
I can get your props how you